Let's kill this. Let's kill this Hallowed Priest. We draw a card off McKay's dying anyway. Draw a card off all our stuff dying, actually. Nice, look at that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gnome here, and today we're checking out Sigarda, Heron's Grace. I made this deck the very first day Shadows of Innistrad came out, and I've been slowly tweaking it over the weeks that Shadows of Innistrad has been out, and I feel like this is a good spot where I have it. This is human tribal, and humans are very good, especially in green and white. Just a quick note, I do have to be a little quiet because my son is asleep in the other room. That's why my voice is a little low, so just bear with me. The great thing about Sigarda is that she gives us and humans hexproof. So you're protected from things like Thoughtseize, mid to late game, Duress, River's Rebuke. We can't get River's Rebuked. So Sigarda is really sweet. So I split the deck into 5 different categories. In this category, you have your protection spells, because since we are a tribal deck, we do have to have protection. It's super important because board wipes and removal is rampant in the format. You could probably run even more if you really wanted to. Our second pile here is humans. We are running 25 humans, which I feel is a sweet spot. You don't want to run too much more than 25. Even running less than 25 you could probably do, but I figured humans buff humans. We're playing a lot of the good ones. Something like Seraph, if you get Seraph and Sigarda out, now everything has hexproof. Completely protected from targeted removal. Since we are playing human tribal, Torrens, Fist of the Angels is really sweet because we play a bunch of creatures. We just get a bunch of green-white humans with training, and that can be game ending. Champion of Lambhalt is a human, and this is also game ending, especially if Sigarda is out. But a lot of these humans really just have really good synergy with each other and either remove things like Roran of the Third Path, or help us draw cards like Mentor of the Meek. Some of them also buff our board, like Mikaeus the Lunarch. What rounds out the deck is things like Laid to Rest, Herald's Horn, Guardian Project, Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. These cards just allow us to either draw more cards or play our spells for cheap or play our spells at flash speed, which is just super good. I'm telling you, I was really surprised at how well this deck functioned, especially for a tribal deck in a format like Historic Brawl. The third pile here is our removal pile. Board wipes, targeted removal, things like that. You'll see Coggle in here because Coggle is pretty much a removal spell on its own. Our fourth pile here is just basically support. You'll see cards like Skrelv, Defector Might, Halo Fountain, Acacia's Welcome. These things just help round out the deck. Especially being a Selesnya deck, you do need something other than humans. And this pile here is our ramp, which we don't need too much because we're not heavily mana intensive. Our average mana cost is 2.9, so we're pretty good there. We're running 39 land, and that's the deck. The gameplay is going to speak for itself. I'm back from vacation. I'm sorry I couldn't get videos out to you guys before I went on vacation. I'm not CGB. I don't have the luxury of doing this as my day job. Thanks for bearing with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it and let's see how the deck does, shall we? Really quick recording after the video. I forgot to mention this. This deck can win against really any deck in the format as long as your hand's good enough. I wouldn't go out and craft a lot of these cards, especially the new humans that came out with Innistrad Remastered. So just be aware of that, and hope you guys have a good time. Alright, we're up against Raga Draga. Alright, let's see what we can do. We go second. That's not good. That's definitely not good against Raga Draga. Good thing is we have Kabir Takedown. We don't have a lot of humans to play. That's the bad thing. I gotta be a little quiet because my son's in the next room sleep. So that's why I'm really close to the mic on this one. Just to let you guys know. Yeah, let's play the Hamlet Captain. I really don't like losing life in a matchup like this, but it's what's gonna have to be. They play Raga Draga here. Or do they get more of their mana dorks? Ranger class and a Raga Draga deck? Alright, sounds good to me. Why don't we cultivate? How about that? Let's cultivate. Let's get 2 white sources. And we'll pass the turn. Hamlet Captain attacks or blocks other humans you control. Get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Draga, so we got... I don't have the ability on Ranger class yet. But I think we're gonna let that work, let that hit us. Let's play the Overgrown Farmland. Let's play Sigarda. I like the Sigarda play. Gives us a strong 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they only have 5 mana if they don't play their land. So I mean, they won't even get the buff off of Draga. Gwenna's not going to help them this turn. Next turn it will. Nice. Alright, so let's play the land. Gotta find a way to get rid of this Draga or keep the Teferi's Protection open. Let's play Halo Fountain. Let's pass a turn. Keep the Teferi's Protection open because they might have something crazy here, especially with the Gwenna being out. And if they don't, we could just make a tapped citizen off of the Halo Fountain. Oh wait, no, because it has to be a tapped creature. Maybe I should have swung with a Sigarda. Okay, Elder Gargara. It's really good. So now I definitely can't swing with the Sigarda. Goes to level 2. All who can really swing with is Gwenna. I really don't want to... I can take that. I can take that and not go crazy. Let's make a creature. Alright, let's play Tireless Tracker. And let's play land. We got the clue. We could take out the Draga. But that leave us wide open for an attack. We can always do Kabira Takedown at instant speed. Everything besides Laid to Rest can be played at instant speed here. The Teferi's Protection, Kabira Takedown can be played at instant speed. Laid to Rest cannot. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. They will get the attack trigger off of the Gargara. But I think... let's see what they got. Swing everything. They must have a Heroic Intervention or something in hand. That's the only logical reason they would do that. So let's just Teferi's Protection. And then we can kill the... We can't kill the Draga now. Not with the Kabira Takedown. We need one more creature. Alright, play our Plaza of Heroes. Yeah, this is not looking too good for us. Let's see what we can draw off of the tracker. Oh my gosh. The magic gods are upon us today. -4. I'm gonna have to get rid of.
I'll finish this here and now.
Let's keep the tireless tracker, I think. Nah, let's keep the Sigarda. Let's have them keep the wolf. Yeah. And let's, does this give us humans? No, it does not. Let's not attack. I want to keep our defenses pretty solid here, if I can. Eternal Wanderer was a crazy top deck. Ooh, Cabaret Revels. That's a bad card for us. Alright, let's... Let's, play our land. Let's play our Guardian project. Let's play our... I don't want to play late duress, there's no point. Let's swing. Let's make a... Let's exile our Hamlet Captain. Let's make a human. And then let's... flicker the Sigarda. That way we get a draw for the Guardian project. We're not out this one yet. I mean, we gotta deal with this Cabaret Revels. Eternal Wanderer brought us back into this game. Vivian. That's the good Vivian too. Good thing that wasn't a creature. Cabaret Rebels would have triggered.
Diversity is our greatest strength.
I think I want to draw a card instead of making another human. Nice. Oh, Nykthos is sweet. Alright, let's play Watley.
My strength is our strength.
And then we're gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at the Vivian. Oh, it does have haste, doesn't it? That's okay. He'll just block it. We'll untap Sigarda, make a token. You know what? I should have did that before blocks. That would have been awesome. I'm just gonna play this late to rest. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Because I would have took out the... I could have took out the reach creature with the Kabir takedown if I had done... If I had made the creature token before the declare blocker step. It is what it is. So her -2 says when you cast your next creature spell this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value. So Regadrag is 4, so he would get the trigger off the Revel, so you would bring something on the battlefield, and then Vivian would trigger. So he can get something for 3 mana or less. All your really great monsters are say monsters like this is Yu-Gi-Oh! All your great creatures are higher mana, so what could he be getting off of the... Oh, okay. Rishkar is good. Armored Scrap Gorger, nice. So then we can't exile stuff from our graveyard. Okay. So Rishkar is good because he makes the creatures mana dorks in a sense. So now he untaps them. Yeah, I mean that's pretty sweet. That's some pretty sweet stuff going on there. I could flicker the Raga Draga. That way they won't have anything to do. I could also do this though. So I could, let's not make the mistake that we did last turn. Let's swing. And then we're going to make a creature token. And then we're going to play the Kabira Takedown on the Raga Draga. Killing it. Get rid of the Vivian. Let's just get rid of our graveyard because he can just exile our graveyard now. He can get rid of our graveyard with the Armored Scrap Gorger. And then we'll +1 Watley. So Watley goes to 13, so it's going to be easy to alter. We have blockers. I did not see that coming. The Tarask. This doesn't give them trample though. The Tarask already had haste to begin with, so not really too worried about that. Tarask doesn't have trample, which is good. But we need to... So it's going to fight our Sigarda, which we have plenty of mana to bring it back. Yep, move it to the command zone. Great thing is Tarask doesn't have trample. Like, that thing would be so crazy if it had trample. ECD. I don't even know if I have enough mana for that. Get an emblem with whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So let's -8 Watley. Let's play our land. If we play Elspeth Conquers Death, that'll leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if we have enough to pay the ward cost. Because Nykthos would be 6 with the Elspeth hit in the field. So we need, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'd actually would have enough to pay the ward costs. I really want to get rid of Alana and Elena though. When it attacks, it fights a creature. So it's going to get rid of 2 creatures per turn. We just can't allow that to happen. Alright, let's play the ECD. Let's get rid of the Tarask. We do have the mana. And then we're going to flicker the Helana and Elena. Gonna leave our blockers up so we can have a -4 just in case their board gets crazy again for the Eternal Wanderer. I think that was a pretty solid turn. Pretty good turn for us, not gonna lie. We got the emblem off of Watley. We got the opponent knew it was starting to become good game, and they didn't want to go through any more crazy shenanigans. So GG's. We were getting 2 cards per turn now with the emblem off of Watley and the Guardian Project. So every time a creature entered the battlefield, we get 2 cards. So it was going to be pretty sweet. Well, if a creature like off the Wanderer came in, we get 1 off a Watley trigger. The Guardian Project wouldn't trigger off of a token, but still, that's pretty dang good, especially considering that we can swing out and untap all these to make a green creature, and then we draw a card off of that, and I don't know, it just be really, really good. We draw a card every time humans die. These are humans. Just be really good. GG's. Okay, we go first against Elas Ilkor, Sadistic Program. I think this is a pretty good hand, especially with us going first. Play the tap land. We don't have a turn 1 play anyway. I like the Adeline, especially with the Machias on the field. With the right hand, this could be pretty sweet. Let's play Machias out. We're off to a good start. Oh, they didn't have anything. Let's play Adeline. We're going to swing. And then next turn, I'll probably play Hamlet Vanguard. Yeah, let's do that. We might overcommit here, but it is what it is. Gonjo. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks worse, doesn't it? At least Hamlet Vanguard has counters on it. But like I was saying earlier, we might actually overcommit here, because they might have a board wipe. But Laid to Rest actually helps with that issue. And these are humans, so if they die, we just draw cards. If they play a board wipe, we draw cards. We're not too worried about a board wipe now, but we have Late to Rest because it kind of refills our hand. Let's see what they do. Daily Dispute, okay. 2 cards make a token, so they definitely have a board wipe, right? They're going to play it next turn. But if they don't do something, they're going to lose, because we can just win next turn. Let's put a counter on Machias. Let's remove a counter from Machias. Everything gets a counter. Swing. We're not going to play Sigarda. But I do want to play Vivian. Well, -2. Oh yeah, Luminarch Aspirant is pretty good. That'll help us if they do board wipe. I'm pretty sure they have a board wipe since they haven't conceded yet. Or they just have blockers that they could play. Hollowed Priest, okay. Okay. Look at that. Would you look at that? Let's play the Luminarch Aspirant. And we're going to... Let's give him a Vanguard, Haste, Vigilance and Reach. I'm going to play Herald's Horn. Let's do Human. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on this human. We're gonna swing. Let's kill this. Let's kill this Hallowed Priest. We draw a card off McKay's dying anyway. Draw a card off all our stuff dying, actually. Nice, look at that. Look at that goodness. He just replays his commander, which he probably wasn't worried about anyway. Oh, Mihawk Massacre. Gets rid of his token too, so it's not all bad. The only difference is I draw cards. Oh, I can play stuff at flash speed. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's do it. Late to Rest is awesome. Reveal the Augur of Autumn. Let's play the Augur of Autumn. We'll play the Watley.
If I'm this song's hero, what does that make you?
We'll play our commander. I actually did that backwards. I should have waited until we played Sigarda to get the Watley, because we would have ulted next turn with it. Ah, that sucks. We didn't get anything off the Vivian -2. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Because if we would have played Sigarda and then +1 Watley, we would have got to -8. We could have ulted Watley in the very next turn. Alright. We'll play the land off the top of our library. We'll play the Mentor of the Meek. Alright, we're going to -1 Watley. Give it to our Sigarda. And swing. And that is a dominant performance by our Sigarda deck. Human Tribal for the win. I think the MVP of that game was definitely Laid to Rest. Human Tribal definitely needs this. GG's. We go first against Sithist Harvest Hand. Why would they be putting us up against a Sithist deck? I do not know, but we have Heliod's Intervention. So I'm going to keep this and hope for the best. Unfortunately, we don't have a light source to play turn 1. That's untapped, so we're going to have to go with this Fabled Passage. I would play Kabira Takedown, but we could use that to get rid of Sithis if we draw another land. But Sithis could also be gotten rid of with the Heliod's Intervention. So, there's that. If we don't get a land next turn, I'm going to have to play this Kabir Takedown on the land side. Just to help us hit our land drops. Because that's just one thing you don't want to be doing, is trying to get your land. Oh, he's going to... That's the fight enchantment, isn't it? Why'd you going to have to do that, man? Or Briar's Blessing. Yeah, we're going to have to play this on the land side. And ramp up a little bit. Let's play this on the green, so we can hopefully get to Kogla. The good thing is we have Heliod's Intervention. I mean, Venga Shigeki's an enchantment. Sithis is an enchantment. Warbriar Blessing is an enchantment. Don't know if we want to play it right now. Yeah, let's play Loran. That's pretty good. Get rid of Sithis. Get rid of their card draw. They're going to waste another turn if they have a land playing Sithis. And I'm okay with that. That allows us to kind of set up ourselves too. We could play Heliod's Intervention. They have no more mana up now. No point in blocking that. Say we get rid of... We have to get rid of their stuff now, right? They probably just fold here. But I'm okay with that. I show no mercy to Sithis decks. I don't let them keep... If I can help it, I don't let them keep Sithis on the bounce. if I can help it. He's just lucky that we're not playing land, or we're not getting land. Oh, I should have waited one more turn. I could get rid of that with the Kogla, but I need to draw land first. Unfortunately, I have to let our opponents draw. Delicate recovery, that is a land, I guess. Let's do Takasia's Welcome. The reason I do Takasia's Welcome instead of Laid to Rest, because I don't believe that they're going to play a board wipe. We don't have that many humans out. Right now, Laid to Rest doesn't seem like the play. I think we draw more cards once with Takasia's Welcome more so than Laid to Rest. If we don't draw a land, we play Hamlet Captain. So hopefully draw something off Takasia's Welcome. My goal is to play Kogla. So what does this do? Runaway growth, intensity 1. Chant land sat for mana is controller as an additional amount of green equal to the runaway's growth intensity. Virtually increases by 1. Hallowed Haunting. They're giving me all the goodness against enchantments. I'm going to go with, see if we can we draw our land with the Hamlet Captain with Takasia's Welcome? We do. I love it. Let's play Laid to Rest now since we have 2 humans out. So they have a ton of mana. Farewell is just good against them, but it's also bad against us. We lose our Takasia's Welcome. We lose our Laid to Rest. Kogla is going to have to be the MVP here. I think if we play Farewell, we're going to set ourselves too far behind. One, two. So they waste their reprobation on the Hamlet Captain. Oh, no, what is this? Prayer of Binding. Enters the battle effects up to 1 target, not only permanent opponent controls. Till Prayer of Binding leaves the battlefield. If he chooses one of our enchantments, I'm okay with that, because then Farewell wouldn't hurt so bad. Okay. I'm totally okay with that, actually. We might have to play Farewell here. I'm not going to draw a card because we have 6 mana now, which is where we need it to be. I don't want to give them any more card advantage than I have to. Let's play Kogla because we have the Tamio safekeeping. I feel like I want to play Kogla here just to get rid of the Sithis, but I also feel like getting rid of their enchantments is the most important thing. So I think that's what I will do. They get mana off of this, they get mana off of this. They draw cards with Sithis, all their enchantments. All their spirits, or all their creatures get flying and vigilance when this goes off, so that's going to go off. I think it's best if we just do this now. Exile all creatures, all enchantments. Not all graveyards. Unfortunately, I lose my Laid to Rest, but that's okay. We get to keep the Takasia's Welcome. Pass turn. Yep. I love late to rest, but sometimes you gotta do what's best for the board. So now we won't draw anything off. Ooh, the world spell. We won't draw anything off Takassi's Welcome. So he goes to chapter 2. I can actually destroy that before he gets... Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be awesome. Get rid of that. Pass turn. We have 2 protection spells, which is good. Because that'll save Kogla. Because he's going to want to play the Citizen Champion. He is going to draw a couple cards from the Citizen Champion. Oh my gosh. That's bad, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We play Vivian. We can play Sigarda, Flash Speed.
Let's tear this place apart. You fight like a city brat.
I guess we'll get the King Darien. To play creatures at flash speed, every time they play an enchantment spell, they get a 4/4 white angel. So they're going to want to play the Citizen Champion first because they draw cards off of that. So they'll have 5 mana left to play an enchantment with. It's not looking too good, I'm going to tell you that right now. They did not have an enchantment. Alright, we play our commander. Oh, we draw a card off that. Let's play Kogla. Get rid of the Citizen Champion. We don't want them to draw cards. Sigarda. Wish we had something to give haste. Now we keep our mana open. Protect Kogla, because we're going to need it to get rid of the light of the Sigil of the Empty Throne. And if he doesn't do anything... So we'll play the Tameo Safekeeping. If he has another protection spell, then that's just screws us up. Will he fold to that? Will you sit this player? I'm actually surprised at how well we're holding our own against this Sithis deck. This is what I mean. You can't let Sithis stay on the board, man. It sucks that it has to be like that. Because for the Sithis player, they have no fun because they can't keep their commander on the board. They built their whole deck around Sithis to draw cards whenever you play an enchantment. I mean, the card's supposed to be in Hellq. We're literally playing a Hellq commander. We're kind of holding our own here. Granted, you know, the cards we have are good, but that might be the one that seals the deal. Us having the Tameo Safekeeping. I think we played this game as perfect as we could. Okay, well, opponent timed out. Hey, we take those dubs. That was a dominating victory. We would have untapped with Kogla. Kogla has hexproof and indestructible here because of the Tameo Safekeeping. Swing in, get rid of the sigil. They don't have a way to get a board state now. Sithis costs 8 mana. I mean, they have it, but at this point, what can Sithis do when you got a big Kogla and a flyer coming at you every turn? Yeah, I'm really surprised at how well the deck did against that matchup. GG's. Oh boy, we're up against Nico Bolas God Pharaoh. And I'm so scared of this commander. I don't really like this hand. We're not going to need Cleansing Nova. They don't play creatures. We might need it though against like their artifacts, like their ramp spells. So we'll see. I don't know. We go first. We play Squirrel turn 1, so it's not like we do anything with the poison counters, but it could be like a deterrent. Like, oh my gosh, I need to get rid of this Squirrel, or it's gonna be bad. So they mulligan down to 6. The good thing is we go first. It's nice to go first against these kind of commanders, just because they're so powerful. And I always feel like if you go second, you kind of play catch up. Like you're trying to keep up with what they're doing, you know. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't feel like that. Unfortunately, some of these commanders are just so powerful that it's all you can do is try to keep up. As long as we keep hitting our land drops, we'll be good. We have 2 lands here, essentially. Boseiju really don't count as a land here, because we're going to blow up the first mana rock they play. And they don't play anything, so... Keep hitting our land drops. This is good. This is good. We're in a good spot here. Nothing's happened, but we're in a good spot. Probably key to the archive here. Crucius. We have to get rid of that. Crucius is one of those cards where you're just like, nah, man, I can't let you have that. Cannot let you have that. Alright, let's play Vivian.
Would you like to see what's left of
Let's -2.
Let me show you what was lost.
Yeah, I guess we put Kogla. Guess now he knows we have a Kogla. Hey, hello there. You know what? I should have played this as a land. That could be your takedown. Staff of Completion. Do I blow that up? Let me wait till end step. Sometimes you gotta remember. Wait till end step. Wait until the end step. Because they do get the land untapped, I believe. So they can have that mana for pretty much anything they want. They could have also tapped the staff in response, getting a mana, and then having this land come in.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Alright, they're at 5 poison counters. What are you gonna do? We can also play our stuff at flash speed too. Don't forget that. That's pretty nice. Pretty solid additions. Good that we hit our land drop there. Untap land source. They have 6 mana. I think I try to get rid of this. Okay, Skrelv. We could get Boseiju back if we wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of it. Thanks.
still walk away.
Is our opponent getting scared? We can't place a Sigarda at instant speed, but we can place this Sigarda at instant speed because it's a 4-mana Sigarda. Oh yeah, I guess we can't do that, huh? He's like, I gotta get rid of that before I die by this poison. Too bad Skrelv isn't a human. I could have flashed in Sigarda last turn to protect it against that blue spell. So fairy is here. Alright. Let's see what they got. Draw a card, discard a card. So they don't have to worry about poison anymore. Which is kinda funny. So we'll play the Sigarda. What do we want to do? I don't really care about Vigilance and Reach. What's -2? Let's see what we get off the -2 of Vivian. Oh, Farewell was there. Farewell wouldn't have done anything though, I don't think. I'd much rather flash in Sigarda, our commander. Let's get rid of this Teferi. Well, they're not gonna die, but they'll probably phase something out here. Oh no, they're just gonna draw a card and discard a card. So the good thing is that we have flash speed creatures, and since he didn't phase out anything, we can flash in anything that we need to deal with Nicol Bolas. But Nicol Bolas can deal damage, can -4 against Vivian. Destroy all creatures. That kind of sucks. So then we'll flash in. What do we want to flash in? Flash in the Mentor. We'll flash in the Luminarch Aspirant. Paying the 1. Nice.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
Give the +1/+1 counter to the Luminarch Aspirant. We can flash in Timeless Witness if we want. We can flash in Kogla if we want. We have cards in our graveyard that can help us. Bad thing is if we flash in Timeless Witness, we won't be able to use anything as soon as we get it. Extinguish the light, okay. That's fine. Not mad about that. Let's play Sigarda, or we can flash in. Oh, they did gain 3 life off of that. Opponent, what's going on? I think the fact that we can flash in creatures, I think that's what kind of made them like, oh no, I don't want to do this. I guess if your game's not easy, you don't want to play against us. Jeez. GG's. Okay, we're up against Sorin the Mirthless. Vampire Tribal. Mono black. Probably, I'm just assuming. I don't know if that's really the case. Let's keep this. This isn't bad. This isn't crazy good. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Augur of Autumn with Sereth and Sigarda is really nice. Oh, no, let's get rid of that. Let's have that not do stuff. Augur of Autumn. Yeah, I guess I do have to think about it too. Like, We are playing mono black, so like they could just have targeted removal. Oh, we could play a land off the top of our library. Look at that. If Sereth, if we can get Sigarda, my my hopes and dreams died there with that Soul Shatter. I was gonna say if we can get Sereth and Sigarda on the field, we don't have to worry about target removal. We didn't have to worry about that because Soul Shatter gets around targeting.
No cost is too great to quell my people's savagery.
Painful Quandary.
Not for the weak.
Interesting. Let's play Gonjo. Let's play out our Skrill. I think I want to get back our Sereth. Swing at the Sorin. Of course he doesn't want us to hit his dear beloved.
Nothing on innocent.
Well, that would have been nice if they had the Jadar out there already. But you don't. So they don't do anything. They're going to wait on us to make a move. They have to discard, though. They could have played that, but they would have to discard as well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Sereth. Sereth costs less, and it's not as feel bad as if our commander gets killed. Only thing is, the only thing is that Sigarda doesn't give Skrill hexproof. So, what did he hit us with? Target creature gets -13, -10 in turn. Bleed dry. Okay.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Ron Executioner Thane. Whenever one or more other creatures you control die, each of them lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. Alright, we have our land off the top. Lay to rest. I can definitely use that. Let's play out our Swiftfoot boots. I'm gonna equip our Swiftfoot boots to Skrill. Oh man, sorry about that. It's really late. I'm trying to get this recording done. I haven't recorded in like a week. I've been on vacation, man. We're not gonna swing. They're still a ways away from Sorin alting. Alright. Nothing too crazy. There's his land he's looking for. Painful Quandary. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless it discard a card. Well, Heliod's Intervention can take care of that. No problem there. I'm going to get rid of the Dusk. Nope. I actually want to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Sigarda. He loses the Vron. If he blocks, he loses the Sorin if he doesn't.
What's one more grudge?
You know, I'm okay with that. Hit all these cards in hand. I'm sure you can do something. Henrika Domnathi. What will you choose? Draw a card, lose a life. Okay. Like you don't have enough cards in hand anyway. There's your land. Alright, let's play the Esper Sentinel. You know what? I'll lose 5 life. That's fine. And let's play the Heliod's Intervention. I have to use it now to get rid of this. I have to get rid of this card though. Get rid of the Cleansing Nova. Let's give Sigarda Toxic. Protection from black. Does it give protection? Does it give hexproof? Oh, hexproof from black. Wait. I don't know. Let's see. Any toxic one hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Yeah, okay. I knew it had something like that. Gotta read the cards, man. Loth. Loth is super good for a deck like theirs. Seems like their deck wants to sacrifice a lot of things. Plumb the Forbidden, Village Rites, Dockside Chef, all those things. Surprised I didn't do sacrifice a creature. We could get rid of Loth with the Elspeth Conquers Death, or we could get rid of Henrika. Let's get rid of the Loth because we can actually hit it. Wait, we can actually get rid of it because of the Skrelv. So let's do that. Because these are black. Skrelv actually helps us in this situation. A lot. Come on, opponent. Let me do the thing. Let me hit you. Yep, can't be blocked. Also, Sigarda has hexproof. They might get rid of Skrelv because they just realized, like, crap, Skrelv is seriously bad. Okay, so you draw a card. Alright. Congratulations. Play a land off the top. Let's Elspeth Conquers Death, the Henrika. And I'll pass the turn. We're sitting pretty good here. Let's hope they don't pull nothing crazy out their ass. Seems like mono black decks always have some shenanigans. Corrupt. Deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps you control. 6. That's a 6-mana sorcery kill spell. That's a lot. Alright, okay, let's play Mentor of the Meek. And then we'll play Guardian Nubenalia, pay the 1. Oh look, a land. And we could flash in the Cathar Commando. They'll probably block with the spider here. We flash in the Cathar Commando. I like that because if they board wipe, then we can still flash it in. They don't want to board wipe though because of the Elspeth Conqueror's death, but I guess they do want to board wipe because we're getting a lot of card advantage with the cards we have on board here. Okay, Sorn comes out to play.
Violence is necessary to set things right. Blood for knowledge.
All right, let's see. Yeah. They have all those cards in hand. You play everything. You just played so many cards out and you just didn't have anything. One note, guys. Do not play this Painful Quandary. It's really not a good card. I mean, if your opponent's getting card advantage, they get around this card so easily. And Corrupt is also a bad card. It's... You get life, you go to the damage of this way, but it's 6 mana sorcery speed. It's just not... I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Maybe in a veto deck, I guess it could be. Mono black veto, if you're trying to gain life. But, nah, not in this matchup. GG's.